What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we got some new info about people's copies being delayed for this game via Amazon, and I wanted to give my opinion on what has gone on earlier with the new info regarding gears and cosmetics in this game, and essentially people comparing it to the Fortnite Battle Pass. So if you haven't checked that video, definitely check it out after, because we kind of got like a everything you need to know type of thing going on with a new blog that those guys posted on the official Marvel's Avengers website. But I got a question for you guys, and that is, who do you want this new character to be that is set to be revealed, of course, on Tuesday in the next War Table stream? Let me know below, and as always, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button below, and go ahead and drop a like, because that would just be absolutely incredible, and it just helps a ton. Now, first of all, a few people have made me aware that their game through Amazon has been delayed, and this is the email they are getting, which I'm going to read word by word, which just says, "We recently learned that there's been an unexpected delay with your shipment. This may prevent us from delivering Marvel's Avengers Deluxe Edition Xbox One on the 1st of September 2020, and we are very sorry about this." So this is crazy, as of course the big purpose for this is that people get the game on the 1st as opposed to the 4th, right? Like, that was quite literally a perk of pre-ordering the Deluxe Edition, to be specific. Now, as of yet, this hasn't been, well, there hasn't been an update as to whether or not this is changing, but more or less every single person on both consoles, not just Xbox, that pre-ordered through Amazon specifically for the Deluxe Edition received an email like this. And again, like I said, it's crazy because there is no actual, real info as to why, and I'm not sure if Amazon will have to give some type of compensation for that, as again, like I said, typically the whole purpose for you to pre-order was to get the game early. But again, if you know a bit more information on that than I do, definitely let me know in the comments below. I don't know if there's been, another experience like this that anyone else has had with another game, but like I said, get in the comments below. Now, in other news, the game has been let out early in Australia, and someone took a picture of the open case with the disc. Now, what's interesting as well is there is some new information regarding the gigabytes regarding this, and of course we were talking like 90 something gigabytes. Now it's only showing 40 something. So there's a big confusion as to, is there a difference quite literally with the hard copy of the game versus digital? Again, I don't know, because no one has officially downloaded the real deal on their PlayStation or Xbox, and it would be confusing if, I guess the amount of gigabytes quite literally just doubles if you do it online. So I don't know about that stuff, but all in all, this just looks so cool, as you can see, right? The disc looks super cool, and I personally think, it's one of the reasons why hard copies are still cool to collect in general, before one day, I guess, they'll just completely vanish, right? I think it's cool to have these little collectors, and again, it's something small, but the disc just looks so cool. Either that, or I'm just genuinely hyped up for this game and I can't wait to play. It's one of those things. Like, I'm genuinely going through a situation right now where I'm like, I actually miss being able to play the beta. Like, hands down, I feel like I took the beta for granted at this stage, because not having it this weekend just feels like we're missing something, so it's crazy. Now, moving on to my opinion regarding the in-game currency and the confusion on how you have to buy similar to what is of course called a battle pass in Fortnite in order to get access to new characters. So first of all, you have a choice, okay, to either buy credits in the game or just get in-game units, which is basically just the virtual currency in the game, which you can then use to unlock new heroes. So in a nutshell, it's optional, it's not compulsory to buy, it's almost like just cheating your way through the game with your hard-earned money, more or less. And there is, I mean, it's not a situation where it's like that's a bad thing to do, because it's not. It's just like, if you can afford to, maybe, I don't know how much people are going to spend, okay? But in other games, people spend a lot of money, but if they can, I guess no one can stop them, right? So it's one of those situations. Now, I really think, if I have to be honest, that it's okay, right? Because, like, I'm not going to be the type of dude, of course, to just spend loads and loads of money, because I'm not rich, okay? But there's going to be people out there, like I said, that probably have like thousands to just dump into a game. But again, it could be like things like, specific collectors and so forth. So if it's like a situation like that, it's going to be the case. But like I said, because it's optional, I think it's okay, and I'm not just saying it for the sake of it, alright? Because if you compare it to other games, as far as packs go, they can be like $50+, alright? And you open up the pack, and essentially it gives you nothing, or at least nothing that you would have expected anyway for $50, alright? And I've seen so many different types of games out there that have something like that, and people are just genuinely annoyed. Okay, so you buy like $50 worth of credits, and you absolutely get nothing good enough, or at least worth $50. Now, these, on the other hand, specifically with Marvel's Avengers, start from $5. Now, again, it's completely optional, and I keep stressing this because, again, it just seems like loads of this stuff has been manipulated with different articles. Now, for example, in another aspect, I think, if anything, it will actually make the game more fun and engaging, okay, as far as you go about grinding in the game and so forth, because, let's be honest, if you really don't want to spend $5, for instance, getting the smallest pack there is, okay, you can just do fun things in the game to then unlock challenge cards for a certain hero that then essentially just lead to your pack openings anyway in the game, which will then just give you something really cool that will be visual for whoever it is you choose. And I'm always one of those guys that are like, you know, well, sometimes there's games that are really good, and then you finish the story, you've done a bit of the free roam gameplay or whatever it may possibly be, and then you just put the game to the side, and typically you never touch it again, alright? So this for me anyway, because I don't want to spend $5 if I don't have to, okay? Like, I would rather much grind my way through the game to get the credits because it's just more enjoyable, alright? So it's one of those things. I mean, you never know, there might be something that you really, really, really want, and then you just fall into the trap of paying $5, but you can still avoid it, and I think that's the key thing, because I think for the most part, like I said a few seconds ago, it was information that got twisted by so many different articles over the last few hours that now people don't even read into, okay? It is a live service game, don't forget that, that's the key factor, okay? And it is meant to be going on for years and years, but everything they add that's big into the game, like the new heroes in general, new regions, new missions, new content as a whole, okay, is free. So as far as big things go, it's a win-win situation. So I guess they need to make their money somehow. Of course, they got staff they need to pay. Like, you can't just have a full-on game design team creating these things and not getting paid, or the game not making money. And I guess somehow I think this just makes sense. Okay, I think it makes sense for them to do so. But again, leave your thoughts on this in the comment section below. I think it's safe to say we've all just had different experiences with other games. Like a game that I fell into a trap, just being a big car enthusiast, okay, I fell into the trap with microtransactions for The Crew, okay? And that being a big racing game, and you can get new vehicles, you can essentially just cheat your way up by paying like $5 or $10, whatever it was, just to get the in-game currency. I fell into that trap, and it's not a good thing to do. And then I stopped because I realized this is not a good thing to do, okay? But with that, it just takes super long to grind, and it's not fun, alright? Like driving around. So this is different. You can go online, you can do fun things, do special moves. It's an all-in-all cool experience, and then you get a reward. So again, leave your thoughts on that in the comment section below. But that's gonna wrap up this video here. So subscribe for more awesome content if you haven't already. Did your game get delayed? Let me know in the comments below as well, and I'll see you in the next one. So till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.